I think we've shown a ton of resiliency. We've put our team in a lot of different difficult situations, whether it be, tough opponents, bringing Clemson to us, going to BYU, Utah, and Utah Valley. The schedule we've played so far in SEC, Tennessee and in South Carolina, who've, been two of the better teams in the league over the last couple of years. I mean, we've been tested in a variety of different ways, and we've responded to each one of those tests. So, it's awesome to see. The confidence right now is at an all-time high. I've never seen a team with this much confidence and belief, and rightfully so. It's not a false confidence. As I mentioned, we've been tested, and we've passed those tests.
How do you expect this match tomorrow to challenge the team?
Yeah, Ole Miss, they're a good team, obviously. They were undefeated prior to their last game, which was a 1-0 loss to Tennessee. A little bit different style than some of the teams we've faced so far. They a little more direct, a little bit faster getting the ball forward. They play for a lot of set pieces. They'll look to dump balls in the corner and hope we kick balls out of bounds, or so they get long throws or corner kicks. And they've got a throw-in that's extremely dangerous. She can toss the ball from really from the sideline all the way to the middle of the goal, and they're pretty good at getting on the end of those. So a little bit different challenges, but I think this group is ready for it.
I do. Okay. Coach, going back to your first answer, you've never seen a team with this much confidence. I'm guessing that isn't just here at Alabama. That's just any team you've been a part of?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been a part of some good teams. Obviously, when I was at Florida State, we won a national championship and lost in the final of another one. So that team had a lot of confidence as well. But certainly, my time here at Alabama, we've had some good teams here at Alabama, and we've had some good little runs, some good little winning streaks, but nothing like we've been on right now. And there is definitely a different belief, a different feeling, amongst this group than any group I've had here.
But I'm sure, like you said, you've been a part of really good teams.
Yeah.
You kind of know when something like that is manifesting itself, and that's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And you want to try to give your team this confidence. Each and every year we go into it, and how do we put this belief in our team? And it's hard. It's hard to to fake it, right? I mean, it's got to be, it truly is, something that they need to experience, and they need to find themselves. And I think because we've challenged ourselves so much this season, and because they've passed with flying colors in each of these challenges, I think they've got a true belief. And so, if you ask me to compare it to Florida State, I would say, this group is every bit as confident as those groups we've had at Florida State. And there's not a team out here in this country right now that I look at that I wouldn't be excited to play against.
Well, in that same vein, this team, especially this senior group. They've been with them for a long time. You know what their confidence level it is and what challenges them. What surprises you most about this team?
Good question. Surprises with this team, not a lot, to be honest with you. We've because we're so familiar with them. It's not as if it's a bunch of unknowns. We sprinkled a couple freshmen, a couple transfers in, but just so much familiarity with this group, and I think they're so familiar and comfortable with the staff. It's really been probably our easiest season. In terms of I don't know. I just, to be honest with you, just kind of trying to stay out of the way. It's things are going well. The team is rolling. You'll see in our practices. I mean, we're keeping them short. We're not introducing a bunch of new concepts or tactics. I mean, we're going with what's been working for us, and all of that was implemented over the past couple seasons. And because we've got a veteran group that's been here, I think it's all become kind of second nature for the group, and so it's really quite exciting to just kind of see it roll, and for us to just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. There hasn't been, like you said, nothing's been newly introduced. Just kind of everything just seems to fall into place as far as like strategy and all that.
Yeah, I think that was the importance. A couple seasons ago, it really just kind of laying that foundation, and with our current senior class. I mean, really, actually starting even back to kind of our COVID senior class, the 2018 class with Kat Rogers and Riley Mattingly. But not a ton of new concepts or new tactics or anything implemented in here. And then you go back to Raina's class, the 2019 class with Raina and Belly and Macy and Sasha and that group. It's just kind of the same things that now are just second nature to the group. It's our work ethic, our press, our hunting, our transitional moments. It's all of those things that now are just second nature. And when they were freshmen, that 2019 class, we had a good team. That team just narrowly missed the NCAA tournament, and they were all freshmen. We had 6 or 7 freshmen starting on that team. Well, now those players are all seniors, and now it's just just a lot more comfort, a lot more familiarity, a lot more confidence with that group, and I think it's paying off in the results.
Okay, well then here.
With the experience of the group being what it is, obviously you're going to have clear goals, coming into the year. But with a run like this, how does it affect that? Does it make it easier to focus on those goals, or more difficult to focus on those goals?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't think we ever really sat down as a group and said we want to accomplish this, 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 and this. I think we all knew going into the season, and certainly amongst themselves, they may have talked about things, and our staff kind of amongst each other kind of talked about a few things, but we never really sat down and established true goals of we want to win X amount of games or score X amount of goals or anything like that. I mean, we kind of approached it as each and every game we want to come out and approach it with the right mentality, the right effort, come out and work and do the things that we do well, and if we do, results will take care of themselves, and we've kind of just taken it one game at a time, and we'll continue to do so because it's been working for us.
Coach, you've talked about how this team isn't in fact an overnight success, but that these girls have put in years of hard work to get to where they are now in this season. What's it been like for you to watch the team grow and develop and see the work start to pay off?
Yeah, it's been incredible, and I don't regret, even though there were some tough times, along the way. I don't regret any of it because I think it makes it that much sweeter. We've all, every single player on this team, at least sorry, the freshmen don't know yet, but the players that have been with us for a couple years, know how incredibly difficult it is to win games in this league, and we've all, kind of taken our lumps, and I think that it's made us stronger. It's made us who we are today. It's helped shape who we are, and I wouldn't change a thing. And like I said, it makes it that much sweeter. The success we're seeing now. Seeing where we've come from and where we've been.
Thank you, guys.
Good.
Thank you.